First, we import Express.js, a fast, unopinionated, minimalist web framework for Node.js, which is essential for handling HTTP requests easily. Next, we require Body-parser, a middleware that enables us to parse incoming request bodies in a middleware before your handlers, which are available under the RecBody property. We then import Mongoose, which is a MongoDB object modeling tool designed to work in an asynchronous environment. Mongoose supports both promises and callbacks. Using Mongoose Connect, we establish a connection to a MongoDB database. You would replace your _database_connection_URL with the actual connection string provided by your MongoDB database. Here, we define a Mongoose schema called data schema. This will determine the structure of the documents that we'll be saving to the database, consisting of a key and a value, both of which are strings. With the defined schema, we create a Mongoose model called data model. This model is what we use to create and read documents from the corresponding collection in the database. We initialize a new Express application by calling the Express function, which gives us an instance of an Express application that we can use to configure the server and listen to incoming requests. We're now adding the Body-parser JSON middleware to our Express application. This will parse the body of incoming JSON requests and make it accessible via RecBody. Here, we define a post endpoint at the path submit form. This is the route the client will send data to. The async keyword allows us to use await within the function. We then destructure key and value properties from the request body. This is the data that the client sends to the server through a form submission. We create a new instance of data model. This instance represents a new document with the key and value taken from the request body, which we'll be saving to the database. The save method is called on the new data instance. This is an asynchronous operation that returns a promise, saving the document to the database. Using await, we wait for this operation to finish before moving on. If the save operation is successful, we send a status code of 201, which means created. Along with this status code, we also send a message data saved to inform the client that the data was successfully persisted. Here we have a catch block that will handle any errors that may occur during the saving process. If an error occurs, we send a status code of 500, which is the general code for an internal server error. We also send an error message error saving data to inform the client that something went wrong. This closes our post handler function. This setup ensures that any post request to submit form with the correct data will attempt to save that data to the database. Finally, we specify a port to listen on. We first look for an environment variable called port to allow for flexibility in different environments. If it's not set, we default to port 3000. Then, we call app listen with this port and a callback function logging to the console that the server is running.